My name is Sophia Noreen and I run my own brand by the name Sophia. It was founded in 2002 and I had the vision of creating a brand which caters to all age groups, and I wanted something very stylish and it had to have its own niche market. I believe fashion is actually how you want to present yourself. Fashion means whatever personality you're carrying, you are talking about it through your fashion, through the attire you wear, through the way you carry yourself, the jewelry you wear, the accessories you have, the shoes you wear. Fashion means it is a presentation to the world of your personality. Most important elements of fashion differ for every person. Some people want to depict their elegance, some want to depict their fun personality. So for them, the shoes are very important. For some people, the way the clothing is, how well it's stitched, what the silhouette is, that's important. Some people are very, very basic and they want to just show themselves as natural, and they want to wear something which is very organic, has a lot of embroidery. So it differs for every person, but it's basically, it means how you want to show yourself to the world outside. Fashion designing is bringing all the elements together. There is the fabric, there are the different techniques that we use to enhance the fabric, to design the fabric, the cutting, the accessories, the materials, the silhouette, the fall, the colors, everything together makes a whole dress. So good fashion designer is somebody who understands all these elements and puts them in the best form forward. Good fashion designer is a person who can guide you to bring out the best in you. So if you go to a good fashion designer and you tell them that this is what I want, and if they can read your personality, and they can read the way you are and the way you want to present yourself, and then design something accordingly for your occasion or generally for your day wear, I think that's a good fashion design. I think the Pakistani fashion industry is still growing, and I think a lot of fashion designers that actually came in the limelight in the early 80s, I think they're the ones who are the pioneers who started this industry, and we have a long way to go, because where I see Pakistani fashion going, I mean, I really want to take it to the European markets and to the East European markets, because there is a lot of potential in designing. It's not only about the couture, it's about what you wear daily, it's about the fast fashion. There is so much potential which we can tap in. And if you see, sometimes people think that a lot of people have come into fashion designing. I still think there is a lot of possibility for growth. And the more people that come into fashion designing, the better brands we will have, and the better brands we will have, the more potential we have for export and to design for people in the European markets and in the Far Eastern, markets as well. Internationally, Pakistani fashion groom to kiya hai, but it still has a long way to go because I still don't see any Pakistani fashion designer. Very rarely you will see them in the Paris Fashion Week or the Milan Fashion Week or the big names, New York Fashion Week. You will still not see a lot of participants going from Pakistan, and I think we should be supported as an industry by the Trade Development Association, and we should be taken to all these potential markets. I still think we have a long way to go. Change तो बहुत positive है. People who used to just design by themselves and go to the tailors and just have fabric given to them and they would just stitch a jora for them or maybe do some work on it. I think now they realize that it's very important to put the whole thing together. They will go to a stylist or they will go to a fashion designer and they will ask them, do the whole thing for us, do the project. They're better guided. It's one thing to make a jora yourself, and it's another thing to take a specialist's opinion on it and design something. So I think कि उसमें trend बहुत बदला है. अब हर level पे, हर income group में people are going to fashion designers. Maybe not to the high-end ones, maybe to the more economical ones, but people are taking a lot of inspiration. They're also taking a lot of guidance from fashion designers now. का ये है, लेट मी टेल यू कि आपने एक प्रोडक्ट बनाया है और आपने उसको बना के अपने पास रख लिया है और उसको मार्केट नहीं किया या उसको प्रेजेंट नहीं किया टू द वर्ल्ड, तो उसकी कोई जिसको कहते हैं ना, until unless you market a product, you present it to the world, it's like you have not conveyed your message कि this is the product I have, this is the way I've designed it, this is how I've styled it, this is how you can wear it. And when you ask a model to style your dress and you give them jewelry, you give them a location, you're actually conveying that this is how the the product should be worn, this is how it should be carried, and these are different occasions where they can wear that product. So I think it's very important. It's a communication between a person who's designed the product and a person who's going to wear the product. तो आपके कंज्यूमर के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है कि आप अपनी प्रोडक्ट पे शूट्स करवाएं और उनके सामने प्रेजेंट करें. प्रेजेंट इट टू योर direct consumer, present it to the world, even if somebody is going to not get it made from you, but they understand as a designer what you can offer. So I think just like people make programs and you tell the world that this is what we have brought to you. Similarly, our product is our representation to the consumer that this is what I have to offer you. There is a lot of potential in the market. I've said it so many times. When I say there is a lot of potential, potential means there is a growth. There's growth for stylists, there's growth for media people, there's growth for photographers, there's growth for people who are doing videography, there is growth for people who are just putting the show together, doing the sets, art direction, bringing in the jewelry. As a market, when you grow, you are creating more jobs, you're creating more opportunities, you are actually उसी इंडस्ट्री में आप इतने उसके एरिनास को एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं कि आप grow करेंगे. But the more the industry grows, the more shows we can have. We can have a lot of fashion shows. We can do digital fashion shows. We can do just the online marketing of our products. And I think the world will get to see what Pakistan has to offer as a changing country, as a positive country. I mean, that's the way anything grows. I mean, first you grow in your own hometown, then you grow to the country, then you grow to the whole region, and then worldwide. जो ट्रेंड्स हैं, न्यू ट्रेंड्स हों या एवरी 6 months whenever we see that there's a new trend coming, actually originate होते हैं from a lot of celebrities and a lot of people who are either icons in fashion or are big brands. Mostly it comes from the European markets. जो European बहुत बड़े designers हैं, वो fabric और कलर और प्रिंट्स के ट्रेंड्स जो हैं वो लॉन्च करते हैं और यूजुअली सारी मार्केट उसको फॉलो करने शुरू कर देती है. वेदर दे आर ब्रिंगिंग इन ऑर्गेन्जा और दे आर ब्रिंगिंग इन chamois और दे आर ब्रिंगिंग इन सिल्क और सीक्वेंस, generally it comes down to other markets as well. Whether it's the South Asian market or the Far East, it will come into shirts, it will come into gowns. You will see all sequences going, or you will see all patterns going in the same way. So I think that's how they originate. It's actually now, because the fashion industry has grown so much, I think there is a kind of a mix of everybody is conscious that they have to dress up as per their personality, and they will follow trends. The trends are going to be, a lot of fabric, a lot of flowy stuff, longer silhouettes, and lighter fabrics, not very, very heavy. Everybody is into minimalistic. With the pandemic that we've seen, people don't want to go overboard. They want to be minimalistic. I think worldwide people want to now do not spend on couture a lot. They want to spend sensibly. So I think थोड़ा सा sensible dressing और sensible trends जो हैं वो follow करें. Fashion is a lot of fun. I mean, आप अपने आप को ही रोज़ देखें. When you get up every day, you have a different look. Sometimes you wear a jacket and you wear, a loose pant. You feel differently. Sometimes you're wearing joggers and you're wearing jeans and you are wearing a T-shirt. You just feel differently. So I think every day fashion brings some fun part of you yourself, and every day you are presenting a different you to the world. I think that's my way of depicting my mood. If I want to be nicely, there are days when I'm very elegant, there are days when I'm very fun and I'm dressing up in that way. So I think fashion actually is fun. Well, my vision to promote our fashion internationally is not only designing for our own kind of people, which I call the South Asian market, which is India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, which is actually couture and shalwar kameez. I want to see designing for the American, like I said, the American markets or the European markets, and designing gowns and couture and jackets, and there is so much potential that one can tap in. So that's where I want to see my brand going and a lot of Pakistani fashion going. तो I think has changed the game altogether. Social media has made it approachable to anyone and everyone. I mean, you sit here and you put a picture on your Instagram and like 5 minutes later, it's seen by people all over the world. Anywhere from Finland to somewhere in Brazil, anyone can look at your picture and, you know, make a decision ki bhai, you know, this is the new trend, yeah, this is what's happening in Pakistan. So it has kind of exponentially helped us reach out to a wide range of audience, and I think Instagram for every kind of industry has played such an important role to help them out grow. Well, my tip for anyone who wants to come into fashion designing is number one, any form of career or any form of a profession that you want to choose, you have to be very, very sure about it. You know, then you can give your 100% to it. You have to be passionate, you have to be motivated, you have to be enthusiastic, because all of these things will make you move forward. I mean, there will be hurdles, there will be times when you will think, you know, am I doing the right thing? Is my product selling? Am I making the right product? But just be passionate about it. If you like your product, people will also eventually like it. So I think just be motivated, be positive, be passionate, and be informed, because it's very important to know what you're presenting, what should be the price, and what are your competitors in it. So I think that's what people need to do. So I am all for anyone who is going to present Pakistan in a positive way on any platform. And when I heard of Discover Pakistan, I thought this was such a great initiative to present to the world what Pakistan has for them, basically tourism-wise. We have absolutely beautiful places. Nowhere in the world you can find such variation of nature that we can find in our northern areas. And Discover Pakistan is actually putting forward their best efforts to present a positive image to the world of our culture, of our tourism, of our people, and of how we are moderately educated and intelligent nation. This is me, Sophia Noreen, signing off. Thank you for having me on Fashion Diary. Keep watching Discover Pakistan.